Today is a bittersweet day. It is the final week of NFL predictions for the regular season. Um, I, to give us a proper send off, after this week, we will upload a playoff bracket predictions. So we'll have our Super Bowl predictions, all of that. It's going to be a special episode for next week. So you can look forward to that. But this is going to be the last episode of NFL predictions. Now, to honor this, I went through all of our episodes, all 17 NFL predictions, and I went to the beginning. And as you know, usually we put our scores on the top. So there's 272 games every single week or every single year. There's 272 games in total for the regular season. So I took all those together, and now I'd like to tell you.
Wait. We haven't finished this week yet, though.
Well, yeah, but just for 17 weeks, just for like the sake of it, okay? Because we're not gonna like do another episode until the playoff brackets. Joseph, I haven't. Okay, you know what? As we speak, I'm gonna edit it right now. As you can see above our heads, Chris had the highest amount with 168 out of 272 games. A very impressive number. I'm
smart.
Had 161. So I was pretty. Me and Chris are pretty neck to neck these last few weeks, but Chris ended up coming out on top.
My neck's longer.
Yeah. Yeah. I you can barely see my neck, honestly. So Joseph easily had the worst amount out of anybody with a staggeringly low 98 games correct out of 272. So, let's congratulate Joseph on the worst amount of win to loss ratio. Good job, Joseph. You are the worst here. Now,
good job, Joe.
Before we move on, one more thing I'd like to say. Thank you for all the people who have sat and watched these dumb videos that we upload all the time. Thank you for watching us talk about sports and predicting. It's been great. I appreciate all the support we receive, even though we don't really receive any. But I just like to say that because it makes me feel more famous. So, thank you very much. I appreciate each and every one of you. So, let's just hop right into our last week of predictions. Starting off with the Steelers versus the Ravens. Who you guys got?
Ravens.
I got the Steelers just because I'm pretty sure the Ravens are resting their starters. So
the Ravens will still win.
Maybe, but it isn't Baltimore actually. But I'm gonna take the Steelers because they need to win.
Yeah, I mean, I got the Steelers too because for two reasons. One, obviously, because Baltimore's resting all the starters, and the Steelers are playing to make the playoffs, so they have to win this game. Because after that Seattle win, they actually, believe it or not, they have a chance to make the playoffs. That's kind of impressive because they lost to the Patriots. And also the Cardinals. Don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that irony on the statement. But next up, we have Texans versus Colts. By the way, there's no Thursday night football game. I forgot to mention that. So right now
So these are Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday games. So I got the Texans. The Texans, do they get CJ Stroud back? I think they already did, right?
Yeah, they already did last week.
Yeah. I think this is CJ Stroud's biggest game of his career because if he wins this game, he makes the playoffs. And obviously, if you could take a team that had 3 wins last year and make the playoffs with that team, that'd be a very impressive feat. And that would definitely help his legacy. So I think they'll win that game just for CJ Stroud and Tank Dell. He's out. But just that team in general, I think they need this win more than the Colts do.
I think since the Colts are at home this week, again, for some reason it feels like they've been at home for like 5 straight weeks. But I think, like you said, the Texans are really fighting to prove that they're a good team and to show their players who are sadly been injured that they're a good team even with them or without them. But I think the Colts will come out on top because they've looked pretty good this past couple weeks, beating the Steelers by a lot and barely coming out on top against the Raiders with some questionable calls. But I feel like the Colts, they're more prepared for this game than the Texans are, and I think the Colts will pull through at home.
I got the Texans. I think they're a better team all around. I think CJ Stroud's gonna have a big game. Um, and I don't know how it's gonna work. Like if they make the playoffs or what, but I don't know if the Jags have a shot. I think I think they're still leading the division, but
No, I think the Colts. I think because the Texans have more division wins than the Colts do, so the Colts need the Jags to lose for them to make the playoffs. I think.
well, they
I
need
think
to beat
that's
them.
yeah. But I'm saying like they can't just beat the Texans and make the playoffs. So, but next up we have another important game to the NFC South. AFC South, right? Like the Texans.
NFC.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Another important game for that division: the Jags versus Titans. What do you guys got?
Jags.
look pretty horrible towards the end of the season, but I'll take them anyway because the Titans look worse.
Yeah. The Titans got pummeled by the Texans in Houston, so I'll take the Jags.
Yeah.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah, there's not really much to say. That's just yeah. Next up, we have the Vikings versus Lions. Who do you guys got?
Lions.
I got the Lions. Tough game last week, as we all know, as you guys know very well. But the Vikings are out of the playoffs, so there's really nothing for them to play for. And I don't think the Lions don't get a shot at the 1 seed, but I think they're still going to win. So
Wait, the Vikings are out of the playoffs?
pretty sure.
I know
Yes,
they
they
lost.
are.
I know they lost to Green Bay, but I thought there was still a chance. Like if Green Bay loses and they beat Detroit.
No, I
Um,
don't think so.
this one's tough because both teams really. I think the Lions are gonna risk their starters, and I think the Vikings will too because there's really no point in like starting all your stars.
Oh no, the
You already have to
Vikings
play.
are still in the playoff. Yeah, they are still in the playoff race. They're 7-9. They're at 10 right now. They're behind the Seahawks and Saints. Packers are 17.
Okay, well, in that case, I have the Vikings. Because I mean, one's gonna start their stars and one's not. That's always gonna win every time. So, next up, we have the Falcons versus Saints.
I got the Saints.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean,
I'll take the Saints. The Bears pummeled the Falcons on the road, and the Saints got a nice win against the Bucks. Can you please stop slamming the jar? It's kind of annoying.
all right.
So this is actually a big game because the Saints need to win, and then there's another NFC South game that if the Bucks lose, the Saints win the division.
Hold on.
But the
I know this
Saints are-
isn't important. Hold on. I know this isn't important, but Joe, your Roblox came on. It says you're disconnected. Should I click reconnect?
What was? Doesn't matter.
Okay. Next
know
up,
who's
or
playing.
not? No. I have the Falcons because
The Falcons. The Falcons.
yeah. I
Why
have the
do you have
Falcons.
Falcons?
I have the Falcons because I think that I don't know. Gut feeling. Okay. Next up on the agenda, we have Jets versus Patriots. You guys got?
I got the Jets. I don't think the Patriots want to win this game, just because they need a better draft pick for quarterback. So I got the not the Patriots. Sorry, I have the Jets.
I mean, both teams. Well, one team was a Super Bowl contender until A-Rod got hurt, and the other team has a lot of quarterback trouble. So I'll take the Jets in this one, but it could go either way, honestly, because we've seen what's happened before. But the Jets always losing to the Patriots, even if the Patriots suck. See if they could break that streak and finally win against the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are already eliminated from the playoffs. I mean, this game is probably the least important game this week. I think. But I do have the Patriots because the Patriots own the Jets. It'll always be that way, no matter who's injured and who's not. Next up, we have the Buccaneers versus the drink dumper. I meant the Carolina Panthers. Who you guys got?
got the Bucks. I made a deal with my dad that if the Saints win the division, he'll buy me something at Dick's. So I think so. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose, but he also said the Panthers would win the division, even though he said Alabama doesn't make good quarterbacks. So I got the Bucks though. I think they're gonna win the division, and I think they'll.
Wait, so all the Bucks have to do is win, or is it?
Yeah, they just have to win.
Just realized I was on mute. If the Cowboys lose the division, can I get something from Dick's?
No.
Anyways, I think
Jake,
everyone
Jake,
here.
Jake, did you just mute me like a couple seconds ago? Because I was talking. I said all the Bucks have to do is win, and I looked over and I'm muted, and Chris is like, yeah, all they have to do is win. So I don't know how Chris heard me. Might have been that I wasn't muted, and then all of a sudden you muted me when I looked at it. Or somehow Chris heard me through the mute button.
I telling you, I did not mute you. I promise I did not mute you.
You muted me earlier, and then unmuted me. And then you, for no reason, I was muted. Can you just put your hand down? Let's move on to the Browns and Bengals. Who you guys got?
I'm kicking him from the call now.
Wait, did you guys pick Bucks or Panthers? Wait, you guys both had Bucks.
Yes. Who's gonna pick the Panthers, dude?
Upset game. All right, Browns Bengals. Who you guys got?
This is my upset game. I have the Brown. Wait, never mind. Actually, this isn't an upset. If you're watching this, please help me. Like, this house is actually insane. I have a crazy sister and a brother that tries to squeeze my underarms. Help me, please. I need help. I need to get out of this place.
Alright, I got the Browns, boys. Bengals are eliminated.
I mean, the Browns are
Joe
clinched the
Flacco's him.
playoffs. The Browns should clinch the playoffs. And they can't win the division. I don't think so.
They can get can't they get a better seed?
No, they're stuck at the 5th because the Ravens are leading the division. At 13-3.
Yeah.
And then, no matter what, the Ravens clinched the first seed, so the Browns have nothing to lose. So I'm going to go with the Bengals, even though the Bengals are also eliminated.
Bengals also have nothing to lose.
And I actually have to take the Browns because I feel like the Browns' defense is much better than the Bengals' bench.
Yeah, I have the Browns. Next up we have, moving on to our afternoon games. We have the Bears vs. Packers. This is my upset game. Give me the Chicago Bears.
When did you mute me, Jake?
The Bears. The Bears.
When did you mute me?
The Bears.
I'm taking the Bears.
I got the Packers.
The Bears can ruin the Packers' chances, and the Bears would love to just drown the Packers' hopes of winning the division. I mean, of winning the 7th seed by beating them.
Yeah.
Should be nice.
Please, Bears, I
got
need
the Packers.
you. Hold on, but I need the Bears to win, because if we have to face the Packers, we're going to lose. We're actually going to lose in the playoffs. We're getting first round if we have to face them.
Name two receivers. Name 2 Packers receivers, Jake.
Jalen Reed and Christian Watson.
I didn't talk to you, Chris.
Jalen Reed and Christian Watson.
Besides Jalen Reed and Christian Watson.
What? That's so stupid.
Romeo Dobbs and I don't know, Luke Musgrave.
No,
that's a tight end.
That's so
He's
odd.
a receiver. He catches the ball. I don't care. He receives the ball.
Next up on the list, we have the Cowboys versus the Commanders.
Cowboys.
Cowgirls.
And why do you have the Cowboys, Joe?
This is gonna be my upset game. I got the Okay, I'm kidding.
I got the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys are fighting to win the division, so they're gonna go all out, try their hardest. The Commanders are out the playoffs. they have nothing to lose. The Cowboys do though, so they're gonna start. They're gonna do everything they can to win. I mean, the Commanders, although they would get a good laugh out of making their division rivals lose, that'd be pretty funny to them. I know that would be. But next up, we have the Broncos versus the Raiders.
Raiders all day. We haven't lost the Broncos
Raiders.
since we were in Oakland.
And that's gonna change. I'm taking the Broncos.
I got the
Just
Broncos.
kidding.
I mean,
Jarrett Stidham is not gonna cook. I know he used to be a Raider, but
Stidham, revenge game.
Renji.
I was gonna say Jarrett Stidham revenge game. I got the Broncos. Call me crazy. I got the Broncos.
You're slow. You're acoustic.
I'm kidding. I got that. I'm kidding. I got the Raiders. Obviously, they're obviously gonna win this game. I mean,
Oh, we're all
the
taking the Raiders
Broncos.
next up.
They're
We got
not.
the Eagles Giants. Who you guys got? I got the Giants. Is it upset?
Yeah. Next up on the not next up. I have the Eagles. Obviously, I mean,
I got the Eagles.
they have to win this game.
I got the Eagles.
I got the Giants at home.
I got the Eagles.
They have to win this game. The Eagles. I muted him as he's yelling, "Big fella." All right. I have the Eagles because they're gonna have to win this game if they even want a chance to win the division. So they're always gonna try their hardest. Next up, we have the
I got
Seahawks.
the Cardinals.
I got the Cardinals as well.
I
You're
got
just
the
trying
Hawks.
to be different. You're just trying to be different. Like, you're trying to be me so bad. Like, I already said it first. Like,
Next up, we have the Rams versus Niners. Who you guys got?
Joe.
Oh no, he left. I'm so sad. Come back, Joe. We definitely miss you. Anyways, so obviously Niners. Let's just move on. Next up, we got Chiefs versus Chargers. Who you guys got?
Actually, never. No. Whoa. I got the Rams.
Oh, they're resting their starters. Oh.
I got the Niners, obviously. Just kidding. I got the Rams. The Rams, they're fighting to stay in the playoffs. The Niners, they close the first seed.
Joe.
Oh, by
I
the way,
thought-
what happened was, I tried to unmute myself because Jake keeps muting me, and I actually clicked my camera. When I turned on my camera, my whole thing.
That's alright, man.
I got the Seahawks last game, in case anyone didn't hear me, because I don't think I heard myself. So
Yeah,
I got the Rams in this game.
I mean, I got the Rams too. I mean, they're fighting to stay in the playoffs, and the Niners are resting their starters. They're gonna have to start.
Next up, we got the Chiefs and Chargers. Who you guys got?
They're starting Sam Darnold, so I mean, it's pretty obvious who's gonna win that game. Next up, we have the Chiefs versus Chargers. Who you guys got?
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Joseph takes the Chiefs. Our last NFL regular season prediction, and it's gonna be a good one. The Bills versus Dolphins. Who do you guys have?
I got for the division. This is for the division for the 5 seed, 4 seed, or sorry, not 5, 4, 5 seed. Sorry, for the 4 seed, or second seed, or third seed. I don't know. For the top 4 seed in Miami, Bills could win the division after a horrible start. I got the Dolphins.
You're slow.
Taking the
I got the Bills.
Taking the Dolphins.
I mean,
They barely beat
48
the
to
Patriots by
20.
6 points at home.
dude, they sucked against the Patriots all year.
It has been a good season
Up, dude.
of
Cut
NFL
that part out.
predictions.
Cut that part out. No one wants to hear
Okay. It has been a great episode or season of NFL predictions. We hope
No,
this
it
video
hasn't.
made your day. We
that. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm
we hope
kidding.
this video makes your day better. Hope you guys have a good day. It's us signing off. Goodbye.